Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for October 11th to the 23rd. The pattern for October 11th to the 15th. The pattern remains unchanged. We have a trough here, a ridge here, trough over the Bering Sea to off the west coast. We have very strong positive height anomalies over Alaska, with the trough in the northwest, zone of flow at above normal heights across much of the nation. And I'm going to go through each day. So at the 11th, see the trough building into the northwest. So the model's a good agreement. A wet pattern is forecast for the northwest into the Rockies as this trough builds in and several systems move into the northwest. I think the heaviest precipitation will be across the northwest with lighter amounts into the Rockies. Not much snowfall will be associated with these systems that are moving in, as snow levels will remain high. And the precipitation is also forecast for the plains and the upper Mississippi Valley. Now for the period for October 14th to the 18th. Here we are at the 15th. We see little change in overall circulation. Here's our subtropical ridge across here. Zone of flow with above normal heights across much of the nation. And here's our ridge over the central Pacific. We have our trough here, Bering Sea, centered around the Aleutians off the west coast. Still positive height anomalies, but not as strong as in the previous period over Alaska. So the models are good agreement. I'm going to go to the end of the period. You see there's a little change. Still a zone of flow, still a moist Pacific flow coming into northwest in the northern Rockies, and the models are good agreement with this. And the CFS weeklies are similar with this, as all the models are in good agreement. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting below normal temperatures here, with anomalies of 3 to 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures for much of this region, with anomalies of 3 to 9 degrees above normal for precipitation. Above normal precipitation here. I think most of the precipitation will be forecast here. And below normal precipitation across this region. Now for the period for October 19th to the 23rd. And during this period, I think the flow will be going some a transitional phase and some progression in the forecast. You can see right here as this trough builds inland and the ridge builds into the west coast. During this forecast period, you can see here the PNA is forecast to be negative, goes negative through the 14-day period. And the PNA is forecast to be positive. But during this period, as you can see, that it's not yet established. As this ridge builds in, I think this trough will build further eastward. The CFS Weekly is forecasting a trough ridge, trough configuration, a deep trough, and that is in agreement with the TEL connections. So during this forecast period, I am forecasting, this is a compromise, below normal temperatures for this area, near normal here. Don't know how far this trough will build eastward and how much, if the trough stays here in the northwest or this ridge builds in. So there's a lot of uncertainty in these areas. So here I'm forecasting numbers at 3 to 9 degrees below normal. For precipitation, calling for a continuation of above normal precipitation for the northwest and northern Rockies, and below normal precipitations forecast for the southern Rockies, the Gulf Coast states, and the southeast. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for October 11th to the 23rd. Thanks for coming to Jim Only's World of Weather, and have a good day.